before we get too far into programming, we need to talk about errors. So if you haven't noticed, writing code is different from, say, writing paragraphs in English or writing any sort of written text in a language. Python, just like all computer languages, have a syntax that they have to follow. They have punctuation that you have to follow. There's a lot of things that come into practice. And what's going to happen when you start writing code is you're going to do it wrong. And you're going to get what are called errors. And so let's take a look at some of that right now. So I'm going to build off of what we talked about last time, which was just simply printing out hello world to the screen. So I'm just going to show you what happens if I forgot this closing parenthesis here. And I'm going to go ahead and save this. I'm just going to call this hello2, and I'm going to go ahead and run. So Python pops up a helpful message right here, and it says syntax error. So if you see a syntax error, that means that you're missing punctuation, or perhaps you spelled something wrong. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Let's say I forgot how to spell print, and I spelled it P-R-E-E-N-T. So I'm going to save, and then I'm going to run this and see what happens. This time, instead of popping up a syntax error message like I got previously, now it kicked me over to the shell where it tried to run the code, and when it started running, it says, oh look, there's a name error, and it tells you that the name print is not defined. Say, oh okay, I spelled print wrong. So then you can just simply go over here and change that, save it, and then I'm going to run it, and there we go, it runs perfectly fine. So this is all about errors. It's going to happen. It's just totally going to happen to you, and try to make sense of what the error message tells you. Go back and make your correction, save your file, and run it again and see if you fix the problem.